Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Smiley, and today we have something really special to dive into. If you've been keeping up with the royal family and the ongoing journey of Prince Harry, then you won't want to miss today's topic. Prince Harry recently gave a very candid interview at the New York Times DealBook Summit where he shared his thoughts on his life after stepping away from royal duties. In this conversation, Harry opened up about how his new life in California feels aligned with what he believes his late mother, Princess Diana, would have wanted for him. In this video, we're going to break down everything Harry said during that interview, including how his personal growth and the freedom he's gained from stepping away from the royal family have shaped his life. We'll also explore how Diana's legacy continues to inspire Harry's choices and the causes that matter most to him today. There's a lot to unpack, from his relationship with Meghan to his advocacy for mental health and his commitment to his family's well-being. So grab a seat, relax, and let's get into this incredible conversation Harry had about his life, his family, and how he's working to make a positive impact in the world, exactly the kind of life he believes his mother would have supported for him. Let's dive in. Prince Harry's appearance at the New York Times DealBook Summit was a highly anticipated moment for the Duke, as he openly shared his reflections on life after stepping away from the British royal family. In a candid and heartfelt interview, Harry discussed how his new life in California feels aligned with the kind of life his late mother, Princess Diana, would have envisioned for him. Harry's remarks were not only a reflection of his personal journey, but also an acknowledgement of how Diana's values continue to guide him in his decisions and the path he has chosen to follow. Harry's life, once defined by royal responsibilities and the expectations of the monarchy, has undergone a remarkable transformation. Since stepping back from his royal duties in 2020, Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, have pursued lives dedicated to service and advocacy. The move to California, away from the intense media scrutiny and constant public attention, has given Harry the space to focus on his family, mental health, and the causes that matter most to him. Reflecting on this shift, Harry shared that his new life feels like the kind of life that Diana would have wanted for him, a life of purpose, peace, and freedom to live authentically. The decision to step away from royal duties was not one that Harry took lightly. The intense media scrutiny, constant criticism, and emotional toll of royal life had become overwhelming. For both Harry and Meghan, the decision to step back was ultimately about prioritizing their mental health and well-being. Harry emphasized that the pressures of royal life were detrimental not only to his own mental health but also to his relationship with Meghan and their young family. By choosing to step away, Harry and Meghan were able to regain a sense of control over their lives, something that had been lacking for years. In his interview, Harry shared that he often reflects on what his mother would think of his life today. Princess Diana was known for her compassion, humanitarian work, and the way she used her platform to advocate for the underprivileged and marginalized. Harry believes that his mother would be proud of how he and Meghan are continuing to use their voices to raise awareness about mental health, gender equality, and other important societal issues. Diana's legacy of kindness, empathy, and service is something that Harry holds dear, and he feels that it's his responsibility to continue her work in a modern context, one that resonates with today's challenges. Through the Archewell Foundation, Harry and Meghan have worked tirelessly to support causes that matter to them, focusing on mental health, social justice, and sustainability. Archewell has partnered with various organizations to address issues like systemic inequality, climate change, and the mental health crisis that affects millions worldwide. Harry's involvement with the foundation is a direct reflection of his commitment to making a positive impact on the world, just as Diana did with her own charity work and advocacy. In his interview, Harry was clear about how important it is for him to raise his children, Archie and Lilibet, in a way that is both loving and protective. The royal family, with all its privileges, is also burdened with intense public scrutiny, and Harry is keen to shield his children from the pressures he faced growing up. He spoke at length about the freedom he now has as a father to make decisions that are in the best interests of his family without worrying about the media backlash or royal expectations. Harry's role as a father has given him a sense of purpose and fulfillment, as he aims to create a nurturing environment for his children that promotes individuality, emotional well-being, and independence. Harry's reflections also touched on the importance of family, particularly the relationship he had with his mother. Diana's role in shaping Harry's values is evident in his commitment to mental health advocacy and his desire to be a source of support for others who are struggling. Diana was always open about her own struggles with mental health, and she used her public position to normalize conversations around issues like eating disorders and depression. Harry sees his own work with organizations like Heads Together as a continuation of his mother's efforts to reduce the stigma surrounding mental health. Mental health has been a central theme in Harry's public life since he began advocating for it in the years following his mother's death. He has been open about his own struggles with grief, anxiety, and trauma, and his willingness to share his personal journey has resonated with many. In addition to his work with Heads Together, Harry has also partnered with other organizations that focus on mental health and well-being. He believes that mental health should be treated with the same importance as physical health, and his advocacy continues to be one of the defining aspects of his public life. The Duke also acknowledged the challenges that come with being a public figure, especially given the harsh and often misleading media portrayals of his life. From the constant intrusion into his personal life to the relentless attacks on Meghan, Harry and his family have faced intense criticism. Despite these challenges, Harry has remained committed to living his truth. He shared that stepping away from royal duties allowed him and Meghan to take control of their narrative, which had long been shaped by the media. While much of the media narrative around Harry and Meghan's departure from royal life focused on scandal and drama, Harry was resolute in his belief that stepping away was the right decision. He emphasized that the decision was about creating a life that allowed him and his family to thrive away from the constant scrutiny. It was not a rejection of the monarchy, but rather an effort to live a life that was authentic to their values and passions. Harry and Meghan's efforts to create positive change in the world, from supporting vulnerable communities to championing environmental sustainability, are a testament to their commitment to making a meaningful impact. Harry also spoke about the emotional toll that stepping away from the royal family had on him, particularly in relation to his relationship with other members of the family. The tension and distance that have grown between Harry and his relatives have been widely discussed in the media, and Harry has been candid about the emotional challenges he has faced. However, despite these challenges, he emphasized that his relationship with his children and his wife is his top priority. Harry has chosen to focus on the family he is building with Meghan, and his commitment to their well-being has been a central part of his post-royal life. As Harry continues to reflect on his journey, it is clear that his new life outside the monarchy is not just a physical relocation, but a profound shift in how he views his role in the world. He has embraced his role as a father, advocate, and humanitarian, and he is determined to continue his mother's legacy of kindness, service, and compassion. Diana's values continue to inspire him as he works to create a world where people are supported, loved, and able to thrive. In conclusion, Harry's candid remarks at the New York Times DealBook Summit provide valuable insights into his life after stepping away from the royal family. By living a life that aligns with his own values, Harry is not only honoring his mother's legacy but also forging a new path for himself and his family. His journey is one of resilience, purpose, and the determination to create positive change in the world. Harry's reflections remind us of the importance of living authentically, prioritizing mental health, and using our platforms to make a difference in the lives of others.